welcome to the channel of Team Chaos. I am sure you have seen Super Witch attacks, especially in the qualifier for the World Championship. And today we have 3 attacks, all 3 by Sotos GR with Super Witches. We will try to break this attack down and we will try to give you some tips of what to do when you use this attack strategy. As we see here, and this is maybe the first important thing to know, is that Sotos started with his Warden Walk. The first thing he did is deploy the Warden and he let the Warden clean this corner. And while the Warden was cleaning the corner, he started using and deploying his Zaps. So a lot of players, they will first deploy the Zaps and then they will deploy the Warden, and that doesn't make any sense at all. Obviously, if you use Zaps against the clan castle and you will deploy your troops close to the clan castle, then you will do first the Zaps. In all other situations, if you have a Warden combined with Zaps or with Earthquakes or with jump spells, always deploy first the Warden to get it going. Then we see here that Sotos, it is a ring base, so it is a bit challenging to get the troops into the core. You're risking a 1-star, and what he did is he did a funnel down at 6. The Warden came at 9, he did a funnel down at 6, so that the only basically direction his Super Witches had was to go towards the core of the base. And what we also see is that he is deploying his siege barracks quite late. And you might think, okay, you could use these siege barracks to create the funnel, but what he does is he wants to have these Pekkar and the wizards, and especially he wants to have those hawks that will come out soon to clean up the back end of the space. You see that the Super Witches, they're a bit low on health now, 1 died already, and they are kind of getting hit there heavily. I mean, the king is there, the Warden, and a single Inferno, and they need to go through walls, so it is actually very nice to have those hawks and the RC coming in and supporting them to stay alive, supporting them to clean the space. So yeah, I think the first important thing to be mindful when using Super Witches is the time. Be mindful of the time, since they are very slow. Now, going into the next attack, we see that this is some kind of box base, and yeah, we have same concept here, starting with the Warden and then playing the Zaps. And another important factor when playing this attack strategy is the health of the Super Witches. Super Witches are very strong. If you manage to get those healers on the Super Witches, you basically can't get them down. Even scatters, if they hit them, they can't get them down. And one way to achieve this is, as you see here, is that deploy the Super Witches at the same spot. And so that, healers are there already, and the healers, they can heal all of them. It's 5 only, so you can easily heal all of them. And deploying all troops at the same spot can be a dangerous thing to do. I mean, imagine you have traps there, like giant bombs or other traps that can really destroy your attack in the beginning. However, with those Super Witches, they have a troop space of 40 and they are very strong troops. You don't risk any traps. And we see again the barracks coming in quite late. The funnel was created with the king, and the barracks is coming in a bit delayed. Same as before, he opened up the barracks himself because he needed the hawks and the RC to come in already, to not risk his witches. And what was also nice about this attack is that it had multi-infernos, and multi-infernos is what you want to have if you play Super Witch. It works also with single infernos, but multi is even better. And we saw here as well that 2 scatter shots and the Eagle Artillery, they have been hitting those Super Witches, and they are still there. I think there are 3 or 4 are still alive at the core of the base. Imagine you go in with your hybrid or with your Lalo, and 2 scatter shots plus the Eagle Artillery are hitting them. They are gone in a second. They're gone like nothing. Not with the Super Witches if they have those healers healing them up. So first thing was time. Second thing is you need to manage to get those healers on your super witches. And the third thing is, if you find bases with multi-infernos, they are helping you because they can't get the super witches down. So this base is basically good to attack. Then we see, so we had a ring base, we had a box base, and here we are with a teaser base. So basically this attack strategy works on everything. On all base designs you can use it. As we said before, they are quite slow. So what you want to achieve with your funnel, besides of course of leading them towards the core of the base, what you want to achieve is also to have them walk as straight as possible. Because slow troops, you don't want them to go crisscross a base, to go left, right, up, down, because they are slow. So if they have to walk too long distances, they won't make it. So try to have them walk as straight as possible is an important factor as well. And he is securing, of course, the town hall, and that is quite important. And after that, the queen goes towards that single, which is of course very nice as well. And what we see here, he doesn't have this time, he doesn't have a poison, which is also possible with this attack strategy. You can play it without a poison. You can play it, you can freeze the CC if it's dangerous, or in many times you don't even need to freeze it. They get it down anyhow. And what we see here at 48%, it seems like this attack is not successful. But I would like to remind you that super witches have a troop space of 40, so he does have 5 super witches all at the same spot. And so yeah, this is a lot of troops still to clean up the rest of this base. The hawks are coming in. He sent in his RC. It was a bit unfortunate into the king, so she goes down quite quick. And now the king goes after those super witches, but it won't be a problem because they can get him down as well. They are so strong, especially with a big boy close to them. So yeah, we spoke about the time. Be mindful of the time. Make sure your healers switch and go to your super witches. Make sure you have a good funnel. Look for bases with multi-infernos, and make sure they walk as straight as possible. Thanks a lot for watching. We hope you can use super witch attacks in your own wars, and don't forget to like and subscribe.